The traditional textbook has been the place for a student to read and learn at their own pace outside the classroom. The textbook has proven itself to be a masterful resource. But imagine the possibilities if students could have a personal reading experience with the content in their book. What if there was a resource that identified what content individual students needed to read the most, allowed them to practice that content, and directed them back to the content that they lacked mastery of? Today, we introduce you to a brand new way to read and learn. We have expanded the revolutionary diagnostic and super adaptive learning capabilities of McGraw-Hill LearnSmart with a digital version of the textbook to provide students with the first ever adaptive reading experience. Introducing SmartBook, part of McGraw-Hill's LearnSmart Advantage Suite, and the first adaptive reading experience in the higher education market. SmartBook starts learners off with a preview of the chapter, allowing the student to scan the content, which establishes a framework in the brain so that new learning is stored in a useful and retrievable way. Next, it's time to dig in deeper. As students are reading, SmartBook continuously monitors their learning by presenting questions that identify what the students know and don't know. SmartBook intelligently tracks how students read and learn. It knows when they are ready to practice. Depending on how well students know the material, SmartBook will predict the optimal learning path for them. SmartBook also asks students to recharge their learning, as it is normal to forget some content over time. By predicting what students are most likely to forget and how fast they will forget it, SmartBook can help students review that material so they don't forget it. Recharging is critical for long-term retention and good test results. SmartBook, providing students with the first ever adaptive reading experience.